What's up, everybody? It's Kobe with Amor IT Solutions. I just wanted to show a quick video of us, the job that we did here. A couple months ago, we actually are just finishing up. Today will really be the last day for us and the work that we have to do. It's a residence, a home that was built, like I said, a couple months ago. Let you take a look at it here. So obviously garage area, you could see up above that there is security cameras that we put in here, and they've got some on the other side, but it's too much snow for me to walk over there. Front door here, we've got a video doorbell. You can press this and basically it will send a signal to your mobile phone or your smartwatch or an Apple Watch if you had it, and you can do two-way talking, so video and audio. And inside the garage here, we put in a Wi-Fi wireless access point here. And also, I guess I could show you this, we also put a wall plate with a network jack here. He's going to have a workbench right here in the garage. So he wanted wired connectivity. Go inside the house here. This is the mud room. Washer, dryer, sink. Place to hang up coat and whatnot. Shower here. I think this is for his, the owner has a couple of dogs, so I think they're using that to be able to wash their dogs off when they're all muddy coming in from outside. This is the pantry area here. Really not much to see. My friend Josh King installed some equipment up there, ran some network cables for him for this TV that they have here. And this is in the kitchen area. For those video doorbells, we did put in the chimes. These are wireless, or excuse me, these are wired, not wireless. You can get them both wireless or wired, but of course you always want to go wired if you can. Over here just outside of the kitchen, we've got a second one here because we have another video doorbell that is on the other side of this door. I don't know. Yeah, I can go out here and show you. So on the other side here, we've got another doorbell here. And we'll take you through the bedrooms. Obviously, they're still doing the finishing touches to the house. Their client's not living here yet, but in this bedroom, this is the third bedroom, there's a Wi-Fi wireless in-wall access point. And behind this mattress, you can see that we got a couple of network ports there. Bedroom 1. Another in-wall wireless access point. Bathroom here. Again, my friend Josh in the center here is a speaker for the Sonos setup that he has. He's got some Sonos amps in our rack. Take you to the living room. So Josh installed a TV. I think it's a 55 inch, 55, 60, 65 inch. It looks, I think it's a 65 inch. It's too small to be a 50 or 55 inch, but 65 inch TV. He's got, the client wants a stereo system, so Josh put in a left speaker, center speakers here. He put in actually two speakers here. There was a stud or a beam here, so that's how he kind of got around just putting one speaker in, and then the right speaker. And then they're putting in, looks like a Denon AVR S970H, and the subwoofer is a Klipsch R-120SWI. I think that's the wireless subwoofer. Yep, 12 inch. And that's going to go right here in the corner. And we did put some network jacks here too for his entertainment center, anything he wants to plug in. You know, if they've got gaming consoles or you know, anything that needs a network connection. He's got 4 plugs there. And then behind the TV, we put, can't really see it, but there is 2 network plugs back there too. On the, not going to go out there, but on the deck area, we have a wireless access point so that when they're out on the deck, they can still be connected to the network and surf the internet, go on YouTube, whatever they feel like doing. Basically, they're going to have connection anywhere in this house and pretty much anywhere walking around the outside of the house. All right, so this is down the basement. Obviously, this part isn't done, but the client's going to have another home theater system here. They won't be in-wall speakers. I think they're going to be either floor standing speakers or maybe mounted to the wall. But you can see that the subwoofer is going to go here, just like upstairs. You've got your connections for your audio cables. Here we put 2 network jacks down here, and we put actually 4 up above. And then you got coax. So into the basement bedroom, and here we put in 2 network jacks here on this wall. And then here we put a wireless access point, an in-wall. And these do have ports on the bottom of them, so you can connect like laptops or whatnot if you want to hardwire. We do have a U7 ceiling mounted wireless access point there as well. You can see on the ceiling here the speakers. I don't think I pointed that out upstairs, but there's 4 speakers here. The 2 back speakers are going to be for the home theater system when they have that all set up. And then the 2 front speakers, I think, are going to be for Sonos. So basically an independent system. And in here, we have a lot of the client's stuff here. It's getting ready to move in, but here's the network rack that we put in. Trying to think how big it is. I think it's a 22U, possibly. I'll have to look. Can't remember. Here's the other side. They built this wall here pretty specifically to be able to mount the network rack. You got side panels to be able to get in either side. And then, of course, you've got the front door. So going top to bottom here, you've got a 24 port patch panel at the top. Below that, you've got a Unify SW, I can't read the model number, but it's a 48 port switch, PoE switch. Below that, you've got another 24 port patch panel. We like to do them that way so that you can use 6-inch cables and plug them into each port. It just looks a lot neater. And then below that, we've got a 24 port non-PoE switch that pretty much has all the things that don't need to be powered over Ethernet. We've got plugged into this switch here. Below that, we have a Unify, the UNVR. This is for the camera system, the cameras that I kind of pointed in the beginning of the video on the outside of the building. This runs all of the security camera footage on hard drives inside of this. Below that is a CyberPower power strip rack mounted. You've got 2 electronic connections in the front, and I think there's 6 in the back, so it just makes it a little bit cleaner when you could plug all this stuff in the back of these units instead of the front, I think. We've got CyberPower, the CP1500 PFCRM2U. I don't know why they have such long model numbers, but basically this is a UPS battery backup so that when the power goes out, the customer does have a generator, but it does take a few seconds, sometimes like 30 seconds for the generator to kick in. So you don't want all your network stuff to power down, especially if you had power surges. You had 4, 5, 6 power surges in a row in a storm. You don't want this stuff going up and down because it can damage the equipment. So I always tell customers to still put in a UPS, even if they have a generator, like a Generac for the whole home. Basically, power goes out, everything keeps running, generator kicks in, this kicks off. You've got Unify router. I think this is the US Max. Not clear on the model number, but Aries modem, cable modem. They have Charter Spectrum here for internet, and then the Unify Cloud Key Gen 2. Below that, we have 6 Sonos amplifiers that, again, my friend Josh King put in through his business. He did all the audio, so all of the speakers in the ceilings for audio, the Sonos speakers, even the home theater speakers. He did the TVs that I showed you. He's doing the TV in the home theater here downstairs, and then he put in these Sonos amplifiers just today, and you can see that he's labeled them, living room, kitchen, mudroom, deck, master bath, and basement. So he did a really good job on that. Customer's really going to like it. It's going to be able to play music through like an iPad or I believe he has an iPhone. He'll be able to have the Sonos app and be able to play, either music on his phone, or he can stream music, but he'll be able to connect to any zone. Basically, these are all kind of zoned in the house. He could play all the music through all of the speakers, or he could say he wanted to listen to a specific song in the living room, but down in the basement they wanted to listen to something else. So it's completely customizable as far as the zones go. Sonos is a really known system, well-known system, and we've installed a few of them for clients. Go back upstairs here. And back in the upstairs. Client's been waiting a really long time to move in here. It's been a pretty long process for him. I think he was wanting to move in a few months ago, but these things can you run into snags, and sometimes these things can take more time than I'm sure what the builders originally thought. Also, I forgot to point out here, we've got a Unify, I think it's the U6 mesh wireless access point, which will give them wireless connectivity. Here's the panel for their Generac that I was telling you about. Okay, I think that's gonna kind of wrap it up. Maybe I will walk around here and yeah, it's shoveled, so I'll walk around here and show you the cameras. So here's a couple more cameras that we put in. One's pointing off to the driveway over here. One's kind of pointing at the door here, and then there's that video doorbell I was telling you about. Then there's another camera over here in the corner, and where I can't go because of the snow on the other side here, we've got another one on the corner of the house. But pretty much coverage all the way around the house. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up, I guess, for this video. I just thought I would do a follow-up video to how everything's going at the house here. Pretty much, like I said, we're pretty much done with all the work. I think the only thing I have left to do is I think there's like a network, like a wall plate that's actually for the floor. The customer is going to have in his master bedroom a TV that comes up from the floor, so he can lay in bed and watch TV. And then so we put a jack on the floor so that you could plug the Ethernet cable into there and be hooked up to the network, so he can be online with his TV while he's laying in bed watching TV. So anyways, this is Kobe from Amore IT Solutions. See you in the next video.